and the most merciful. There was a time in the world when people used to communicate using symbols. They used to live in caves. And then the time came when people started understanding non-verbal signals, and we used to watch silent movies. And for some time in the world, we also used pigeons as our messengers. And now there's a time when people are not only communicating, but even making relations through the advancement of communication. But my question to you is, in your daily life, how many times do you speak? How many times do you communicate to yourself or with any other person in your life? My honorable judges and my dear ICMA colleagues, I'm Iftikhar Ali and I am going to talk about the importance of communication. Before I start, let's have a look at the plan of my presentation. Starting from introduction and importance, I'll tell you how everything speaks. Then we will discuss significance in a business organization. We will take some examples then, and finally I'll conclude my presentation. Here if I talk about the traditional definition of communication, which says that communication is the exchange of thoughts and ideas among the people. But is it only the exchange of thoughts and ideas? I would rather say that the process of communication starts when you create a thinking in your mind about anything. And that is why explaining the importance of communication is like explaining the importance of breathing in your life. Like you cannot live without breathing, you cannot live without communication. In the coming video, I'm going to show you that how everything speaks to us. Everything, from the mountain to the streams, from the valley to the sky. Everything, from the meadow to the sea, from the sunlight to the rain. Everything, from the sunset to the stars, from the ocean to the shore. And everything, from the mighty king to a small baby. Have you ever heard the sound of rain falling on your roof? Or the voice of birds singing earlier in the morning? You might not feel how these small things matter in your life. And you might not know that every time you are in communication with yourself. But you just have to hear. You just have to listen carefully that how everything is saying something to you. With that, my dear fellows, taking you to tell you the significance and importance of communication in a business organization, I'd like to tell you that every department of a business organization is involved in communication. From the top level managers to a lower divisional clerk, everyone communicates. And the management has to communicate the visions and goals of the organization. What is the objective to conduct the business? And whereas marketing department communicates the product with the target audience by using different media of communication. And then the finance department has to communicate the financial reports with the internal and external users. Whether they have the profit or the loss, they have to communicate it with their stakeholders or the employers. And then to bring different assets in the business, purchasing department communicates the purchase order with the supplier. And then is it possible to take job interviews, hiring, employment and recruitment, training of employees without communication? All these staff related tasks are done by the human resource department. And HR department also has got the responsibility to conduct motivational seminars, speeches and presentations. Now my dear fellows, why to talk only about a business organization? The scope and span of communication is not restricted. Let's talk about some life professions. A lawyer. This is because of his effective communication skills that he convinces the court of law to decide in his favor. And similarly, what will happen if a doctor tells his patient bluntly that he is suffering from AIDS or cancer? The patient would be frustrated. So the doctor knows how to communicate a disease with the patient. And there is a man who can sell sand in the desert, who can sell ice to the Eskimo. He is a salesman. through his effective and extraordinary communication skills, he can earn so much profit for his particular business. And then a teacher is the perfect example of having some great communication skills. Teachers are the mentors. They know the psychology of their students. They know how to deliver and what knowledge to give their students. So far, we have talked about the positive notes of communication. Now imagine what happens in the absence of communication. The business which is earning you so much profit, you can lose their profitable business. And as a result, there will be low productivity in your business. And this communication failure can damage your personal or company image, and which will lead to frustration among the employees. Your employees will not be motivated to work. Now, my respected audience, to conclude my presentation, I'd like to tell you that it is not the distance that keeps people apart, but the lack of communication. If you do not communicate with the social relations in your life, you can lose your valuable relations. And if you do not communicate in business with your employees, you can lose your trusted employees and even the trusted customers. I'll end my presentation with the hope that you all will try to communicate effectively in every walk of your life. Thank you so much.
Now we are opening session for the question and answers. If you have any, you can ask. Judges?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fahad.